Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He'll take off again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's a designed run. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4 from his corner spot. Jamel Dean ends that play. Here's a second and 6. Now this looks like a design run. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Here's a designed run. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll work this out to the 23. Mike Dana shuts that one down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down is Mayfield. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's into space past the 25. He is in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now, this looks like a design run.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. A run. It's Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. This is intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
He's got room to the 45, and he'll be taken down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. A run with Pacheco. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Mahomes. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Room to run past midfield. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Third and a yard. They send Godwin in motion. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.